What's up, nerds? Free99 here, continuing our journey to become a gym leader. Let's just jump in. So last time I ended in this Pokemon Center, we should be able to battle our first ever challengers. Quickly, let's go ahead and... Which one was it? Escape? It was Escape. Okay, so we have one rock type, which is our starter Aerodactyl. We've also caught a Honedge and an Aeron. If you remember during episode 1, they said that we could use up to 2 Pokemon that doesn't share typing with our gym leader theme, just as long as they know the gym's signature move. So I've gone ahead and gave Honedge here our Steel Ghost type, where is it? Rock Slide, which is our gym's move. It's also got Fury Cutter, Shadow Sneak, and Automize. Fury Cutter is not going to be that useful. Shadow Sneak is going to be our only stab attack because we have no Steel type. Automize could come in useful. It does lessen our weight, plus gives us +2 in movement speed. So that's not bad. We've also got Aeron here, and Aeron is a lot different than their regular counterpart because they're Steel Dragon. I caught this thinking it was going to be a Steel Rock type like it normally is, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It also knows Rock Slide. It also has Harden, Metal Claw, which is going to be our best stab, and Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is actually going to be pretty good because it always deals 40 HP. Right now, we are in the low single-digit levels, and as you can see here, 26 health on Aeron, 29 health on Honedge, and our biggest Pokemon right now is Aerodactyl. It can one-shot our Aerodactyl. So I'm hoping Dragon Rage can carry here. Let's go ahead and switch Aerodactyl with Aeron. And then let's go defend our gym. Was it X button to run? Nope. Z to run. Start the day. Let us start the day. I'll show you what I've got. You will? Are you sure about that? We've got a pretty busted team. We are being challenged by Last Ellen. They've got a Starly. Level 3 Starly. Aerodactyl came out first, so that's a bit of an issue. Ancient Power? I thought I swapped that off for Rock Slide as well. Maybe I'm crazy. Aerodactyl level 11, so we can now survive the Dragon Breath. Bloodlabiate comes out. Still level 4. We can bite it. It resists it, but we're like 8 levels ahead of it. So let's go ahead and finish it off. I guess I made a mistake there. I wanted Aaron to start off, but doesn't matter. We still got the win. I'll show you next time. I'm sure you will. Wow, your reputation went up by 10. Your gym trainers boosted your reputation. Go, my sparkling beauties. Okay, we got another fight ahead of us. I don't exactly know how many we're going to be fighting. I thought that said Beauty Misty for a moment there. But unfortunately for them, it is not. They do have an Ice type. Ice is good against flying, but Rock is good against Ice. So they're just dead. Also, I believe Snom is Bug Ice, so that was like quadruple effective. Another Flabébé. Let's go with Wing Attack here. We are physically built. Flabébé goes down. A level 10 Flabébé at that. Okay. Bit of XP from there. $560 for winning. They just snivel away. Reputation goes up for us again. Bug Catcher. They've got 4 Pokemon. Unfortunately, we have the advantage here. I'm not entirely sure if I should be wasting the Ancient Powers. I mean, I'd love to get a boost. It looks like they do replenish in between fights, so there's no reason not to. I kind of wish that I was smart enough and gave them Rock Slide. It looks like I wasn't. I thought I did because I gave the other 2 Rock Slide. I must have just assumed I already gave it to Aerodactyl as well. Level 12, welcome, welcome. Kakuna comes out. This is their final Pokemon. Is it now that we get the Ancient Power boost? Most likely, that's how our luck works. 184 XP, almost halfway. What a buzzkill. You got 160 for winning. Man, that loss bites. Reputation goes up again. This will be a net loss for you. Is it another bug leader? How many fights are we gonna go through? It's the exact same bug leader. Or bug trainer, I should say. Yeah, we have all of it back. We might as well just use wing attack here. There's no reason to try to go for ancient power boost. We know what their team is. They're not really that scary. We can easily sweep them. I wish one of the other two came out because this would have been great XP for them. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Or maybe I read it wrong and we need to fulfill something else in order for us to use non-typings. But I'm pretty sure they said as long as they are holding, or as long as they know our gym signature move, they should be ready to go. Again, could be very wrong there. 160 bucks. Being a bug catcher does not pay well. Seems to be all the trainers that are coming through today. It's time to close up the gym. When the day ends, you can either head straight home or go to the break room. Sometimes your gym trainers will gather there. Some of them will give you items as well. Make sure to check in frequently. Ooh, hello. Free stuff? I'll take free stuff. Are you doing good out there looking for a quick chat? Have you donated to the item bank? Could be a nice way to help out your time get ripped up. Okay, well, no we have not. But I guess that is something we could do. Always check the garbage can. Sometimes there are things in there. This time there is not. Let's go ahead and leave. We're in our house, so we have to sleep. So we spent the entire day battling. Welcome to day 3, I guess? You gain some revenue. How much revenue you get is dependent on what buildings you have placed. Keep a good balance and you should expect a good bit of revenue, so don't sleep on your buildings. I mean, we do have some money now. Maybe setting them up isn't so bad. Let's see here. Where was the town center thing? Was it above us? No, there are just cops above us. Okay. Was it here? Are you City Hall? This doesn't look like City Hall. Was it this one? Okay, yeah, that's somebody's house. Cool. Sorry to interrupt you. This is our house, I know that. Where was City Hall then? You're blocking that path. Was it this one? Okay, City Hall. And then you were the guy who let us create buildings. Do we have enough money for it? What do we got here? 10k, 25k, 10k, 5k. 5k to remove a building. Unfortunately, we only have 1.5k right now. So we can't build anything. It looks like we can sell some stuff. Anything good? We need that. No berries or anything. Just an antidote, a potion, some Pokeballs. Okay, nothing we can sell. Nothing we can sell. That's unfortunate. So let's go do something else. Let's go, like, train our Pokemon or something. I would love to get a Minior, an actual rock type, in our team. What do we got? A Beldum? I mean, this would be really good if we actually had a Steel Gym, because then we'd be up to 3 now. One thing I do want to do. Rock Slide. Use that. Use that on Aerodactyl. We will take off Ancient Power. So now we're just a little bit stronger having a physical rock move instead of a special rock move. I'll take it, I'll take it. Another Aeron. Okay. Had to close the game there. Somehow I was running 2 of the game's sessions at once. That's why the music was kind of weird. Here we go. We now have regular music. We're gonna run from this Golett. We don't really need it. Let's go ahead and explore more of this cave. Maybe there's like different levels. Ooh, a Minior. Okay, we were looking for this. It sucks having 2 rock flying on the team, but I would rather have actual rock types than not rock types. So why don't we go for a Bite? It does about 1/4 damage. Okay, sure. So a couple more of these and we should be fine. That was a crit. Do we try to go for one more? I don't think we do, because Shields Down has activated. If you don't know how Minior's ability works, when it's at half health or less, I want to say, it loses defense and special defense, but gains a lot of attack, defense, and movement speed. It's like getting a Shell Smash without using a turn to use Shell Smash, basically. So I don't want to risk killing it. It did harden once, so there is a chance. It did harden twice, so there is a world where we do wing attack, and because they resist it, it lives. Okay, it's in the red. That gives us better chances to take it out before we die from the rollout here. But also, we have other Pokemons to back us up, so it's not that bad. Didn't catch it again. There goes the other rollout. We faint because of it. Horrible, horrible. Let's go ahead and put out the Honedge. It has a higher level, so maybe it has better defenses than the Aeron. Either way, we really want this Minior to join our team. 5 Pokeballs left. Yes! An actual rock type has joined our team. Okay, nice. Nice. Honedge does gain a level, which is awesome. But I think we're gonna take it away. Especially if we can find a third one. We caught an orange version. The blue one is the Pokedex default. That's kind of cool. But also a little annoying. If you don't know how Miniors work, aside from just their passive abilities, they also have many different colors, entirely based on like the elements that it consumes while it's like up in the air or something. I think that's the lore behind it. It's like it's a very light Pokemon, and while it's up in like the stratosphere or whatever, it consumes like different minerals that somehow end up there. So depending on what the composition of the Minior is, that's the color you end up with. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and heal up, and then maybe deposit one of the Pokemons away. I think Aeron still has a bit of use, just because we're probably still going to be in the lower levels in order to fight other gyms. So being able to do guaranteed 40 damage could be a very useful thing. Do we have access to PC? Nice. Deposit Pokemon. We want to get rid of Honedge. Store that in box 1. Thank you. And then let's leave. Do we want to continue? No, we do not. Leave. And then we want to go Pokemon. And I guess Aeron gets switched over to the front. Minior can be our second. And then Aerodactyl can be in the back. And then while we're at it, we might as well just level up Aeron while we explore the cave some more. I don't think we need any more supplies. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to find any more Pokemon, but I also want to save up the money in order to buy the buildings. If it does generate more money, then it's better off. We are better off to spend it on getting more money later on. Beldum is out. Can you OTK a Beldum? Beldum is faster. That's surprising. They can OTK a Beldum. That's nice. It should be a fat stack of XP. More than halfway? I'll take that. They were 3 levels ahead of us anyways. Another Minior. Can you OTK a Minior though? That's the next question. Rollout comes out. It missed. Okay, Dragon Rage. Kills it in one shot. We'll take that. Level up, please. Nice. Ooh. Almost 2. Alright, we got a Honedge here. We're still on that Dragon Rage rush. Fury Cutter doesn't do anything. 40 damage is just too much for most Pokemon to take, especially at this low of a level. What's the next one here? Where am I? Who am I? You ask, you look down. There is your face staring back, or it was yours a long time ago. Yamask, right? So Ditto copies any Pokemon. Frostlass is like a snowy mountain, not demon. Yes, demon, yokai. I believe Yamask, the lore behind it is that it was a kid that died, and so the mask that the Yamask holds is like what your face used to be back when you were a human or something. Yep. The thing disappeared, so that means we answered correctly. We found another one. We've also found an Aeron level 13. I'm scared of them outspeeding us and OTKing, so we're gonna run away. They wouldn't let us run. I mean, it's also good XP. They went for the Metal Claw. Awesome, perfect. Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage does not bust through Sturdy, so that's good to know. And then we die to their own Dragon Rage. They're already dying. We might as well finish them off. Minior cannot live a Dragon Rage, which is horrific. Let's just go for the tackle. They're at 1 health. So unfortunately, Aeron doesn't get any more XP this time around, but Minior is going to stay longer than Aeron, so that's fine. A long time ago, this creature roamed. To this day, it continues on. So fun fact, Relicanth is like a fossil Pokemon adjacent. It's supposed to be like 10,000 years old or something. The species, which is supposed to be in line with the actual Relicanth in the real world. That was supposed to be like long extinct, but like a village in Africa fished one out or something. So that one's gone, which means we got it right. I am like everyone, but no one is quite like me. I am a legend. That might even say a myth. So Zoroark isn't a legendary. Arceus and Mew are technically mythicals, but I'm pretty sure there's there's scriptures about Arceus. There aren't really the whole lot of scriptures for Mew. So I want to say Mew? Yeah, it is Mew. Because Arceus has like a whole religion tied to it. Mew is just like a guess. It's like the missing link, basically. People aren't even sure whether or not it exists. All of these are horrible. We could do Confuse Ray and then Defense Curl into Rollout, and hopefully we don't miss until they die. If you don't know how Rollout works, if you Defense Curl before Rollout, it basically skips the first stage of damage that Rollout does, which is very minimal to begin with. So instead of like dealing very low damage to the opponent, you just gain a bit of defense instead, which usually is a better trade-off. And you start rolling out, and the damage starts ramping up that way. We got a level up. That's nice. That's nice. Any invisible items? Doesn't look like it. There's one more up here. It doesn't appear to be like this place having different levels. So that's a little disappointing. I don't know if we can fight a Honedge. So let's just run for now. Traps keep you close and saplings steal your strength. You need to clear the field. So Rapid Spin is a normal type move that has like 10 base power or something very small. But it has the added ability to clear hazards such as stealth rocks, sticky web, spikes, toxic spikes, that sort of jam. Hurricane is a flying type move that deals damage to the opponent, has 100% accuracy while it's raining, and Explosion kills yourself. There was one more in here, wasn't there? There was. Innocence, purity, maybe a little mischievousness. What embodies this best? I believe this should be fairy. Because normal is like plain Jane. Grass would probably be something about nature. So fairy? Yep. Another Aeron. We're terrified of their dragon breath, so we're just gonna run away. Even if we were at max health, we couldn't survive it. Any other... Nope, no items in there. Okay, we got another one here. 1,000 arms waving together. Something spectacular. Something no one can live without. So immediately, Arceus doesn't have any arms. They have, like, hooves. Regigigas only has 2 arms, and it's probably going to be something about moving continents. Cophagrigus is probably the answer then. No? 1,000 arms weaving together something spectacular. Something no one can live without. So is it Arceus? Just, okay, sure, why not? I have never seen, like, official fan art, or not official fan art, just official Pokemon art of Arceus having 1,000 arms, but I guess because it's the creator deity, the whole something can't live without makes a lot of sense. It looks like the path leaving out of here is blocked, which is very unfortunate for us. I guess we're gonna need to figure out a way to either destroy these or hunt down the TM for Rock Smash. What goes over here to the right? One more quiz. A creeping darkness, a wall's bane, growing stronger as the time passes by. Nightmare toxic speed boost. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's... Well, is it Nightmare? It's either Nightmare or Toxic. Growing stronger as time passes by makes me think Toxic, because the more you stay on the field, the more the toxic damage goes up. I believe Nightmare just deals damage a set amount of time in between turns, and Speed Boost does not... Well, it does let you grow, but this was more of a downer than an upper. So yeah, it is Toxic. Awesome. Perfect. We'll do one more, just because we saw it. We got another Aaron. We've got another running away on our hands here. It'd be great if we can find ourselves a ground type move. This would help us clear the cave a little bit more. With the power of a legend, although not quite, this beast came with Region 4, but was 5th of its kind. Region 4, but 5th of its kind. So it's a pseudo-legendary from Generation 4, and Generation 4 did have 2 pseudos. It's... oh god, who was it? It was Metagross, right? So Generation 1 was red and blue. Gen 2 was gold and silver. Gen 3 was Ruby Sapphire. And Ruby Sapphire's was... no, Metagross. It was Dragonite, it was Tyranitar, right? And then Metagross. Salamence is gold and silver? Or not gold and silver, Diamond and Pearl? Was that the one next? I want to say it's Garchomp. It was Garchomp. Yeah, Cynthia's ace. Nice. We got the flute. That's cool. This means we never have to buy an awakening again. If might made right, who would be king? I believe Rampardos has the highest attack stat in the game. This says Deoxys and not attack mode Deoxys. So I want to say Rampardos. No. Really? So Slacking has higher? So they do mean like attack mode Deoxys then. Okay, sure. I can agree with that. Honedge comes out. Meteor. Can you take it out? I don't think so. Not with the moves that you have. Yeah, you're not really that good in terms of fighting, which is unfortunate. Is there a move relearner in town? I would love for there to be a move relearner so we can see just exactly what our Pokemons can learn. Maybe, well, I mean, they are low level, so maybe not a whole lot, but it would still be great. Another encounter. Another Golett. Run away. Please, no more. Aw, come on. I mean, it is a Beldum. Beldum's only no tackle, I'm pretty sure. So this could be just free XP. Let's go ahead and Defense Curl. Did like 2 damage to us. So yeah, we should be able to take this out. Rollout did a little bit. We weren't expecting a whole lot. This one should deal double that. Awesome, perfect. The next one should get them into the red unless we miss. And we did, which is horrific. So now we have to start ramping all over again. Defense scroll to use up the first stack. Shields down comes up, which is amazing for us. Now our damage is a little bit higher. That was awesome. The next one should kill. Pretty sure. And it does. Nice. Not enough for a level up, but a pretty good amount. Weren't you supposed to give something to us? Remember, if you can overcome 5 out of 10 riddles in this cave, I will reward you. By the look on your face, I assume you were successful. In that case, it cannot be helped. I asked to be one of your gym trainers. Accept him as a gym trainer. Sure, why not? I will give it my all. I shall begin immediately. Black Belt Ken joined your gym. Your reputation went up by 30. Okay, I mean, plus rep isn't bad. Plus rep is definitely good. Let's go ahead and heal up, and then maybe we could do some more battles. There's supposed to be, like, times of day in this game, but it's all been, like, dreary. Also, I have not seen any form of, like, clock or anything, so I'm not entirely sure how much we have spent in that cave. There really isn't a clock, right? Am I crazy? Pokedex, Pokemon, Pokegear. Pokegear? Map, phone, jukebox? Does the phone give the... No, it doesn't give anything. Maybe the map tells the time? It does not? Okay, sure. And then jukebox is just music? I think we're fine. Let's go into the gym. Let's do some battles. Start the day. Yes, we shall. This will be a net loss for you. Ah, it's the bug trainer again. So, because we get back every single PP that we use, I guess we should just spam Dragon Rage, right? There's no reason not to. We're never gonna run out of it. This will also help Aeron reach the same levels as the other Pokemon. Welcome to level 11. Here comes the Weedle. Dragon Rage it away. Kapuna's their last Pokemon. They should give quite a bit of XP because it is a stage 1. 199, halfway to level 12. Nice. We are a Buzzkill, but also maybe don't stick to one type of Pokemon. You're not a gym leader? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That is true. Risk is all part of life, and sometimes you just gotta go for it. They have their own Aeron. It's level 15. Are we faster? Aeron used the Rock Slide because we didn't move the cursor, and now I'm sad. Roar made us run away. That's probably why we outsped them. Roar has negative priority. We should Confuse Ray. Maybe this will buy us some time. Or maybe it doesn't have Dragon Rage anymore. Nice, nice. We'll take that. We're going to go ahead and Defense Curl. Harden. That's fine. It's better than us getting OTK'd. Here comes the rollout. Tiny bit of damage. Hurt yourself again? No, there goes the Dragon Rage. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. We go for the Aeron. We Dragon Rage him back. We hope they're not faster than us. Snapped out of confusion. It used Harden. Perfect. You're gone. Get out of here, buddy. You had one chance. You didn't take it. Welcome to level 12, Aeron. It wants to learn Roar. Do we want to forget Roar? What do we have? Rock Slide, Harden, Metal Claw, Dragon Rage. Is Roar better than Harden? There is a world where we need to roar out a Pokemon that has done like a couple of shell smashes because it's too strong. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We defeated Gladstone. 720, that's pretty huge. We'll take that, we'll take that. I'll show you what I've got. Please do. Hopefully you're a better trainer than the last guy. Then again, he almost kicked our butts, so what am I saying? Level 3 Starly. I mean, XP is XP, right? Let's go for the Metal Claw. I don't feel like missing with the Rock Slide. 15 whole XP, not a whole lot. This should give us, like, more or less the same. Yep, 30 XP. Ellen, glad you came. Thanks for the $64 and the reputation. I'm gonna give it my all. What say you, Rattata? Youngster Joey! Or no, it was like Youngster Jeff. Youngster Jeff. And their level 5 Rattata. Let's go, buddy. I won't even disrespect you with the Dragon Rage. Metal Claw. I mean, not a whole lot of XP from the last 3 fights. But what can you do? That seems to be all the trainers coming through today. It's time to close up the gym. Go to the break room? Sure. Maybe we'll find somebody else. Or maybe not. Oh, yes, we do. Hello. How's it going? Show them your power, free 99. Okay, well, that sucks. Do anything? Are you doing good out there looking for a quick chat? Have you talked to the gym trainers lately? They might have something they'd like to talk about. Hey, gym trainers, we're gonna train today. Sometimes your gym trainers will want to train. If you train with them, they will help you improve your reputation. Want to join? Yes! You train with your gym trainers, their respect for you has grown. Nice! We didn't actually gain any reputation there, but hey, they respect me a little bit more. I'll take that. On to the next day. I think that's where we'll cut it off, though. Mostly because I don't really know where to go from here. There's probably other things that we could find and do. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and heal our Pokemon. And then close it for today. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.